You are sitting at a desk. There is a thing you should be doing, a report, an email, a phone call that would take 4 minutes. You know exactly what it is, and you are not doing it. Instead, you are reorganizing your bookshelf. You are scrolling. You are watching a video about why you procrastinate, which, by the way, is also procrastination, but you already knew that. Here's what you don't know. The part of your brain that keeps hitting later isn't broken. It's ancient. And for about 200,000 years, it was the smartest part of you. Your brain is not one thing, it's layers, like an archaeological dig where the oldest bones are still walking around calling the shots. At the bottom, you've got the limbic system, the amygdala, the parts that evolved to handle one question. Is this going to kill me right now? This system is fast, it's loud, it has veto power over everything else, because in the environment it evolved for, hesitation meant death. On top of that, much later, your species bolted on the prefrontal cortex, the planning system, the part that can think about next Tuesday, the part that knows deadlines exist, and that future you is still, unfortunately, you. Here's the problem. When these two systems conflict, the ancient one wins. Every time. It's not a fair fight. The amygdala has been training for this matchup for 200,000 years. Your prefrontal cortex showed up about 5 minutes ago in evolutionary time and still hasn't figured out where the gym is. So, when you look at a blank document and feel a wave of something, not fear exactly, but a subtle physical resistance, a low-grade dread. That's your amygdala. It has scanned the situation and determined, incorrectly, that this task is a threat. Not because the task is dangerous, because the task is uncertain. And for the ancient brain, uncertainty and danger are the same word. Here's where it gets strange. This system, the one that just sabotaged your Tuesday afternoon, is not a flaw. It was a feature. The single most rational strategy your ancestors had for staying alive. Imagine you are a hunter-gatherer. It is 30,000 years ago. You have two choices. Choice 1. Go hunt a mammoth. This is exhausting, dangerous, and the mammoth might not even be there. The reward, food, arrives sometime tomorrow if you survive. Choice 2. Eat the berries that are right here, right now. The reward is immediate. The risk is zero. Your brain, faced with this choice, is supposed to pick the berries. Every single time. This is called temporal discounting. We devalue future rewards relative to immediate ones. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, and your brain takes this literally, mathematically, chemically. Dopamine fires for what's available now, not for what might be available later. And there's something else. Something most productivity advice misses entirely. Your body runs on a strict energy budget. The brain alone consumes about 20% of your calories. Thinking hard is metabolically expensive. From an evolutionary standpoint, wasting energy on uncertain outcomes wasn't just inefficient, it was reckless. The organism that conserved energy for genuine threats and guaranteed rewards outlived the one that chased every distant possibility. You are not lazy. You are energy efficient. Your brain is a thrifty accountant who has been balancing the books for 200 millennia and is not about to start splurging on emails now. This is the Human Sketchbook, a series about why you do the strange things you do. If watching your own brain get explained back to you is even slightly interesting, you might like the rest of the sketchbook. That's all I'll say. So here's where we are. You have an ancient threat detection system that treats uncertainty like a predator, and you have an energy conservation system that treats delayed rewards like a bad investment. These two systems, working together, produce exactly one output. Do something else. Anything else. Preferably something safe, immediate, and low cost. Procrastination, then, is not a moral failure. It is not laziness. It is your brain doing exactly what it evolved to do: protect you from threats, conserve your resources, and keep you alive long enough to reproduce. In an environment where none of those threats are real and none of those resources are scarce. The saber-toothed tiger is a Google Doc. The famine is a full refrigerator. And the part of your brain that's supposed to recognize this distinction is the same part that gets outvoted every time the ancient systems decide to panic. This is the mismatch. The tragic, almost funny mismatch at the center of modern life. You have a Stone Age operating system running 21st century software. And when it crashes, when you find yourself 3 hours deep in a Wikipedia rabbit hole about the history of paperclips, that's not a bug. That's 200,000 years of survival logic firing perfectly at exactly the wrong target. So, back to the desk. The thing you should be doing is still there. The amygdala is still voting no. The energy accountant is still refusing to sign off. But now you know who's at the table. You are not fighting yourself. You are negotiating with ancestors. And the first rule of negotiation is you have to know who you're talking to. So talk to them. Tell your amygdala the document won't bite. Tell your inner hunter-gatherer that the berries are in the fridge and they're not going anywhere. Remind both of them that the mammoth is imaginary. And then, do the thing. For 4 minutes. Just 4. You might be surprised what happens when the ancient brain realizes it's not under attack. It might even let you finish.